Hello again, fellow podcaster, and welcome back to Pod Theory. I am your host, Jason Cercone, and today we're taking a look at how to produce a quality podcast outro. Back on episode 51, I went into detail about producing a quality intro to your podcast. The intro is what sucks people into your show and lets them know what it's all about and what you're all about. Now it's time to create a quality outro for your show. The outro is much easier in scope. Think of your outro as that moment at the end of class where your teacher gives you a homework assignment. As your show ends, your goal is to have captivated your listener and taken them on a ride that makes them want to come back for more. Now that trust has been further established, you want to give your listener something to do. Something that's going to continue to establish that connection and bring them even closer to you and your brand. This is known as a call to action, or a CTA. Now, to keep up the uniformity, use the same music you did for your intro as the background music for your outro. For your voiceover copy, use this space to thank your listener for checking out your show, then literally tell them what you want them to do next. Now, I've talked about this on a couple past episodes of Pod Theory, but 75% of podcast listeners respond to calls to action that they hear on podcasts they consume. That's a significant statistic, and one that you absolutely want to be leveraging every episode you produce. Determine what you want your listeners to do. Should they leave a review on Apple Podcasts? Should they find you on social media? Should they sign up for exclusive content through your newsletter? Should they find more resources on your website? Should they support your podcast on Patreon? Should they share an episode with a friend or colleague? Whatever you decide is the best action for your listener to take, be sure to make it clear so they know what to do next. Finally, wrap up your outro by inviting your listener back for your next episode. This assures them that more great content is coming. And there you have it. That's how you do an outro, and that's a wrap for episode 53 of Pod Theory. I hope you enjoyed our time together today. I know I did. Now go tell the world, please, take 10 seconds to drop a rating and review on Apple Podcasts. That's a call to action from the guy who hosts this podcast. Good talk. I'll see you back here tomorrow. This has been Jason Cercone on Pod Theory.